guys, what's up? It's Rhys, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about Trans Awareness Week and also specifically Trans Day of Remembrance. So yeah, let's get started. So for those of you who weren't aware, from the 13th of November to the 20th of November, it counts as Trans Awareness Week. So it's a week about bringing visibility to trans people, what we go through, trans people as not just victims, not just as things to look at in a political sense, but also who we are as people. Trans people in the media, trans artists, trans writers, that sort of thing goes on both ends. And then there's also Transgender Day of Remembrance on the 20th of February. February? Where did February come from? 20th of November. I've no idea why I've just said February, but yeah, on the 20th of November, it's Transgender Day of Remembrance. So we take the time to remember all the transgender people that we've lost this last year through, unfortunately, things like murder and suicide. Very sad time. And it is important to speak about it, even just to acknowledge it as a thing is really important, as some people aren't quite aware of the statistics that actually come with things like that, especially at this point in time. And to keep it a bit more relevant, so it's something that is not just me going on a rant about being trans, is that I'm going to speak a little bit about my experiences so far at university with being trans and how that's kind of gone, because it's gone pretty well and I'm excited to talk about it. Yeah, so far university's gone pretty amazing actually. So before I came, I had finalised things like my name change. So I did it legally, I did it through a DPOL because I thought it was important to do that for me. Some people don't have to do a DPOL just yet. So that was completely fine. Everything within the university sorted that out for me. I know that they also have a really good system of preferred names here. Some of my friends are transgender as well and haven't changed their name through DPOL, and it's not been a problem for them. They've also had a really great experience in their name, only seeing their actual name, the name they've chosen. As well as this, I've actually spoken and sort of involved with the LGBT plus network, which is something that Staffs University has. So it's not really a society, it's not really its own union, kind of in the middle. And so there's actually a trans officer for the LGBT plus network, which is really nice. Although unfortunately, because of COVID-19, some services and things that they offer can't be ran, I've still been made aware of those things. So like trans support groups, they sometimes do things like binder buckets, things that are really important, and it's great to see. It brings you together more as a community, and I've also had the chance to speak to other trans people. I'm very lucky in that there's quite a few trans people in my course, but if you don't have that experience, there's still somewhere you can go to speak to people like you. And I, for one, really appreciate that, because it's good to have somebody who understands what I'm going through. And even then, everyone I've met at university, from lecturers, students, people I live with, they've all been so understanding. I'm not someone who exactly passes, which basically means that you wouldn't necessarily think I was born as a boy, but that hasn't affected me because people are very understanding and use my pronouns, they use my name with no hesitation. It's made me more confident in who I am as a person, because I know that I'm happy with how I'm living. I know that I'm happy with how people call me and how I'm treated by everyone I know. And that's really freeing. I think it's been a really, really good experience. And I'm happy that I can actually share it. So I'm not really sure how to sign this video off. It's a bit of a weird one. But I am, hopefully, providing editing. I'm going to put some quick links here to resources for trans stuff, so places you can go to get more information about Transgender Day of Remembrance, as well as just general things. If you need support, there's websites that I'm going to put here will offer that support, and as well as just knowing stuff. If you're somebody who's not really interactive with transgender people, or you don't really know anything, websites like this can be so good just for getting the basics down, just being able to understand and see who we are as people. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope this video has been informative.